We continue in Mexico. The military continues to be in the spotlight due to more human rights abuses, violence, and the killing of civilians. Our correspondent Clinton Cana has the story.
Their sign says that the only cadaver they want is that of the ruling Institutional Revolutionary Party, or PRI. They criticize the government's militarized drug war strategy for its mounting human rights abuses and its deployment against social protest.
The main message is fear, provoke fear, intimidate us from struggling, that we don't construct a national front of struggle, that we live under a model where every time we go out to the streets, we think we can be kidnapped, killed, or our rights violated.
Mexico's military is accused of being involved in the kidnapping and murder of 7 youth in the state of Zacatecas and a child in Michoacan this past week. Activists say the institution has lost legitimacy as these, among other presumed abuses, go unpunished.
When I was young, I wanted to be a soldier. I had that dream of being a soldier that I respected and admired. Today, I see them with rejection, with a lot of hate for what they are doing. But it's an unfounded hate because the government makes us hate the troops that go and execute, and we don't look up to the commander, the colonel.
Public interest has been high on the case of the death in Michoacan, where the military launched an operation to detain leaders of the communal indigenous police in the town of Santa Maria Ostula. The community has legal recognition of defending itself and its territory.
It is an indigenous municipality that operates under traditional and ancestral uses and customs. That is that through assemblies, they elect their own rural guard. They are responsible of security of the town, responsible of defending their forests, their coast, and their communities.
While the authorities affirm that the communal police leader Semai Verdia was possessing illegal weapons, Ostula residents argue that the army was deployed to silence a critical voice and ultimately defend private interests.
The state provided the weapons. The weapons he had were from the government. But it's not that. What we say about Semai is that he was an impediment to all, the system and its big interests.
While Mexico's National Commission on Human Rights has launched an investigation into the military's involvement in the deaths in Zacatecas and Michoacan, other rights defenders affirm that if there's no political will to tackle impunity, military abuses will continue to rise. Clayton Cantelo Sur, Mexico City.